Oscar Bobb just sent Nuno Mensch home. If this is what he's doing on a silver Evo, you're not ready for this review. Welcome back to the channel, boys. Today we're starting off with a brand new series and it's called Monster Evos. And in this series, we're building the best evolutions in the entire game. No cap. Here's how it works. I pick a player, for example, Oscar Bobb here. And I create the Evo step by step and I show you the exact path and the chain so you can copy it perfectly. And then we take them into a minimum of 10 real games, which is going to be in division rivals or for champions where things get real. And we actually test them out, not just for vibes but for actual real gameplay. And by the end of it, you will exactly know whether the card will deserve a spot in your starting 11 or not, and what alternatives could we go for if he does not make the cut. I'm keeping it brutally honest, and there's going to be no sugarcoating, no hype. This is Monster Evos, where we turn absolute beasts or expose the ones who aren't worth it. Let's get into it. Now, boys, the first step that you have to make is obviously buying a silver card. And as you can see, these are his stats right now, which are not even worth mentioning. And he has the tech base right now, the base play style, right? What we do after this is we put him in how many tricks left. He gains plus 10 in pace, plus 8 in shooting, plus 5 in passing, plus 1 in dribbling, nothing in defense, but plus 17 in physical. And he also gains the Trickster Base playstyle, right? The next step would be putting him into Estrella de Montcada, which is for I think around 35k coins. And after that, we will get a massive boost in stats, right? As you can see, we get the pace is going to be the same, but the shooting goes up by plus 14. Passing remains the same, but the dribbling goes up by plus 9. Physical goes up by plus 3, and he gains the low driven plus shot, the finesse base, the Tiki-Taka Base, which is so crucial for these players these days because they can't make passes otherwise. And I mean, look at those play styles. Now the stats are worth talking. But wait, we make one final evolution, which is a cherry on top. We give him the Magician of the Right, which is for around 60,000 coins, and under 100k, you're getting a monster, man. You just have a look at this. From his silver card, he gets to a plus 14 pace, he gets to a plus 22 shooting, he gets to a plus 17 passing, he gets to a plus 12 dribbling, defense remains the same, plus 20 physical, and have a look at those playstyles now. The low driven, the finesse, the tiki-taka, the technical, the first touch is also in addition now, and his stats 93 pace, shooting is exceptional, finishing is 88. If you're playing him on a winger, this is very good. And also for a striker, I've tested him out and you'll see in the clips right now. Passing is bang on. And he also has the tiki-taka, so the first time passes are going to glow through. The dribbling is where he excels. He's so silky. And I mean, look at those stats, man. And the stamina is good enough too. Now, the real question is, after these stats and everything, is he an actual monster or a fraud? Let's get into the gameplay to let me just show you how he actually feels. This is like in the process of while he's getting evoed up, and this was I think the Estrella de Montcada evo. And the first impression was, how did he do that? Look at that touch. He's like that ball roll into that trickster rainbow into like, I was like, what is he up to, man? And then we built up with him, go to Sheva, and again, he's on his weak foot right here, but then he gets the goal. And the first impressions were really good. And I actually was a little shocked as to how silky and how smooth he's feeling on the ball. And look at those transitions. He's turning left, right, and center. And that's not even his evoed up version. He's got not even the base low driven right now. And I was like checking out his runs, his positioning. And as you can see right here, he's running towards the goal. And he's going to be in the right place at the right time and getting those goals again. And like those fake shots, those trickster combos that we can do right there. I should have passed, that's on me, but I was shocked. And the good part was that like that was Theo, man, that was Theo Hernandez, and he's doing stuff like that. And now we switched him up to a striker into a false nine, and look at him, man. Yamal usually gets out with the ball. All of us have played with him, and he is also a very glitchy card, but Bob kind of keeps it, and that helps us into building up a goal. And here again, good presence from him, good timing, and a good finish. And I actually had a lot of fun with him because I was like so bored of the same meta cards over and over again, and that's the real reason we started this series. And he's now got the low driven plus, and now you'll see absolute magic on the pitch. Here I thought I'll go for a shot, but I actually short canned it. And bro, I just cooked my opponent, man. And they had like no reactions to that, and that should have been a goal, man. That was insane skills, and he was everywhere. He was literally everywhere, making those passes, those first time passes. This is what I was talking about when I mentioned the Tiki-Taka. This small playstyle and small differences can turn nothing into goals. And now we're building it out, and then Bob, that's this finesse coming into play, man. Look at that finish, top left corner. Perfect. Right timing again. That was such a cold finish. And now I just switched it up to the Spain jersey because I like the vibe more and the low driven on the weak foot. That's like, bro, this guy is just cooking up from every single angle. And this is the kind of movement you get from him. He's silky, he's smooth. You get so many opportunities to create space, and that was like insane from Rodrigo. I just made an L2 body shield there, but that should have been a goal, but I was unfortunate there. And that control from him there, I was so mesmerized by that control. I was like, bro, and I thought he's offside right here, and you'll see in another clip after this, his positioning is so nice. I thought he's offside again, but he somehow manages to get that low driven back into the net. Alright boys, the final verdict on the Monster Evo of Oscar Bobb. And let me be completely honest with you. He has 41 games played and 58 contributions. And he can 100% replace Pinya and players like her. No doubt about that. His stats combined with the playstyles are just miles better, man. And yeah, I mean, the physical is low if you want to point out some downsides to the card, but that's not what we're getting him for. His ball control is silky and he's actually ridiculous on how smooth he feels on the ball. Just slap a maestro on him and you have a Monster Evo. For me, he absolutely deserves a spot in the starting 11. He's fun, he's agile, he's creative. He's got the playstyles you want. He's got the attributes you want. And he's a solid 9 out of 10 card. If you have a Monster Evo that you want me to try out for all of us out here, do let me know. All my socials are down below. And tell me who you want me to review next, because there are a certain amount of Evos lined up for you guys. And the Joga Bonito promo is coming up, so the evolutions are going to be bang on, man. And we're going to cover a lot of them. So stay subscribed, never miss a video, turn on the notifications, and smash a like if you like the video. I'll be seeing you guys super duper soon. Take care.